on, man? Juan Martinez, man. Get Wrapped in Real Talk. Get Wrapped TV. And you know me from 100.7 FM. Here I am, Joe Rojas, man. I'm so excited, bro.
Dude.
7th-day Slumber.
Yeah.
Extreme. You guys are traveling. I mean, you know, what are you guys doing out here?
We've been gone about a month and a half. This is Talia, our new bassist,
Yes.
and we call her T.
T.
But we've been gone about a month and a half. I haven't been home in a month and a half, but we've seen over 2,000 people come to the altar.
Wow.
In the past couple of months on this tour. It's been exciting. It's been awesome. And there's a lot of hurting people out there, man, so we stay busy.
You got a few bands out here with you, Southbound Fearing, Corey Lamb.
Yeah.
I mean, let me ask you a question, because I know that a lot of people think, hey, this is good for you, this Christianity thing, but you know, you don't go through these struggles. Your breath don't stink in the morning, you know, you're good. But I'm saying, how do you make it on a day-to-day life? I know that I've seen thousands of people screaming for you in other concerts. Here I am with you again. And now I think, man, how does he make it with this people trying to push fame into him, and right?
It's, you know, man, the truth is it's not easy. I mean, you think about, you know, dude sings for a band, gets to ride in a tour bus, and my wife and kids travel with me on the road. But man, there's times where I wake up in the morning and I'm like, man, I feel drained sometimes. You know, I got a pastor to pray for me today. I used to go, what I used to do is I used to go in each city or each place that we would play. I'd have Katie, our road manager, set up at least 2 or 3 guys, men of God, that would pray for me every single day. Like, I would show up at the town, these guys would pray for me, and then I got caught up, man. And so it was good to have some guys pray for me today. But man, I'm just like anybody else, man. I have thoughts that I wish I didn't have. But it's what you do with that. Like, you have to take your thoughts captive. There's times I lose. Sometimes I lose the battle. You know what I mean? But I'm winning more battles than I lose, man. And
so you're always standing on your feet.
Yeah.
You know it's a fixed fight, so you win.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I know you have an amazing story. An amazing story. You know, people are building churches and they got visions. Did you always know you were going to be 7th-day Slumber, Christian band, rocking all around the nation and the world?
I'm still humbled by it, man. I still can't believe that it's real.
Okay.
And sometimes that's difficult for me, man, because I'm like, some dude asked me. I met this cat. I don't know the guy's name, but he has a radio show in like Honduras or Ecuador. It was like a, you know, Spanish-speaking country, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you also sing Spanish.
Yeah. So he asked me a question. He said, and this goes back to what you said, do you always knew you were going to be 7th-day Slumber? This guy asked me, he said, if you were to die now and go to heaven, and you had only one question that you could ask God, what would it be? And that was his question. And my question is, what did you see in me? That's why I'm still humbled by the fact that I get to do this. Like, what did you see in me, God? Like, I'm such a mess up sometimes. And I just don't know what he saw in me. I'll go where he sends me. You know, I'll go where he sends me, and this is where he has me, and I'm humbled by it. I can't believe that this is my life, that I was on the streets, homeless in Austin, Texas, eating out of garbage cans, putting poison in my body with cocaine, man. But now I've got a beautiful wife and 3 kids and a ministry and it's thriving, and I'm just humbled by it, man.
Describe him in one word.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
No, he's inspiring and encouraging and the best big brother I could have ever asked for.
Wow, yeah, the dude's got right, so he's like, come here. So, okay, the vision. At the end of the day, well done, good and faithful servant. What's the next words you want to hear from God?
You can get in.
That's good, man. Hey, I'm saying
you can get in. That's all I want to hear.
Right? Am I in or out? Here it is, man. What is your? I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what is, at the end of the day, what we'll say? Well, if you were looking down at yourself, right? What can you possibly say? Man, I did it. You know, what is?
You know what I really want to hear. Not even. Let's just take the human factor. At my funeral, if when I die at my funeral, somebody gets up there and says, That they didn't mention Seventh Day Slumber.
Okay.
They didn't mention anything about a song I wrote or a Dove Award that I got or anything. But they said that guy, he loved his wife and he loved his kids, and they meant everything to him, and he was madly in love with Jesus. Like, they say that and don't mention anything else about the band, I'm good, man.
You're gonna make
good.
me cry, bro. Oh man, I'm like, oh.
That's it, man. And you know I want to hear God say that. You made me proud, son. You made me proud, and I gave you this beautiful wife, and you took care of her, and you would have guarded her with your life.
The treasure he gave you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I want to hear from God.
I want you to look in that camera.
All
They're
right.
watching via Ustream live right now.
All right.
Right? And someone's watching, and they're saying, you know, that's all good, man, but I'm really going through something right now. What's the one thing you want to tell that person?
I'd say that you're never too far gone, man. The problem is that we think that we've gone too far to come back. And I'm here to say, man, that God is not intimidated by your problems, man. He's not ashamed of you. And I know life is tough and it hurts sometimes. And I wish that I could tell you that even after becoming a Christian, that everything would change. I mean, everything's going to change, but that there's no more problems in life, and that's not true. Life is tough. Life is hard, but you can make it, man. And without God, there's no hope. But with Him, man, you can overcome these things in your life, man. And I know it's tough, but you can make it. And it's true. God still puts broken people back together again. And so if that's you, man, you cry out to Him. His arms are open wide for you, man.
Well, you just heard it, man. You just got wrapped in the love of Christ. I believe Seventh Day Slumber has been wrapped in the love of Christ, man. And you just also been wrapped in real talk, man. We love you. God bless you. And next album, you got an album working out?
Yeah, it's called The Anthem of Angels. It'll be out next month.
Next month. Anything Spanish, man? I know we heard the little Carolina thing on the side. I loved it.
Yeah, we're going to do our worship album that we just released 2 years ago. We're going to redo the whole worship album in Spanish.
I'm waiting for that.
And I'm singing a little bit of Spanish tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, is there any Latinos out here?
Yeah, me. Not you. I mean, my wife. There's a few of them out there, man.
Right,
but
cool.
I loved it, man. I think your music's very inspiring.
Awesome.
I've been following your work, you know, for a while now, man. Actually, you want to hear the funny thing? We did a Love Breckenridge a year ago with Pastor Greg and a few guys, and then we did the Rick Rayner thing. And a year ago, I wanted Seventh Day Slumber for Love Breckenridge, right?
Oh, man.
And I said, man, Lord, and I said it mockingly. I said, one day they'll call me, you know. But here I am sitting with you, interviewing you, right? Is that not God?
We're chilling, man. God did it.
God did it, man. That's awesome. We love you, man. Wrapped.